Today, it is normal to see pedestrians gazing at their phones and not paying attention to their surroundings as they walk along on autopilot. But at a crossroads, vehicles may not have time to react to a smartphone zombie. These beacons allow pedestrians to cross the street safely by warning them when they are close by on their phone screens. Instead of playing games, checking social media, or engaging in other activities, pedestrians will lift their heads and cross the street safely. A German police officer thinks it's a good idea. How do you feel about this? Here is a material for road markings. It is a special thermoplastic with a thickness ranging from 0.04 to 0.1 inch. It is ideal for busy areas like highways as well as for upgrading crosswalks, parking lots, and more. For instance, the video shows a crosswalk and an area near a school. One benefit is the long service life, which reduces the cost for the city. The material is made of only 2 components, it is environmentally friendly and provides good adhesion. What kind of roads would we use if we switched to electric cars from internal combustion engines? Probably plastic roads. This is a real project. The fundamental concept is to construct modules out of recycled plastic, and assemble roadways using these modules to construct parking lots, walkways, playgrounds, and other infrastructure components as needed. According to the manufacturers, the next generation of sustainable infrastructure can also be heated. According to the press, the system is already in use at the main Dutch airport Schiphol. They can withstand temperatures between 176 and -40 degrees Fahrenheit, are much faster to assemble, and provide room for pipes, cables, and other items. The next development concerns big industrial enterprises. Due to the occasionally intense traffic and expensive machinery, traditional metal barriers are not very practical because, in the event of an accident, they not only distort themselves, but also harm the machinery and the floor. Since 1984, a British company has been pushing this alternative. Plastic barriers are currently supplied by the company to 60 countries around the world, as well as companies like Heineken and IKEA, for the following reasons. The elastic design can withstand the impact of a 5-ton machine moving at 6.4 miles per hour. The flexible structure prevents floor damage, and the plastic barriers are much simpler to maintain and replace than their metal counterparts. This tire killer is a simple alternative to installing barriers when you need to control traffic in a particular area, but don't want to do so since it keeps traffic moving in the right way and keeps trespassers out. Therefore, it can be used on city streets and in facilities alike. If a driver chooses to breach the law and drive the other way, the 2-inch high spikes don't harm vehicles traveling in the right direction, but the results would be a set of flat tires and a call to a tow truck service. This system is easier to install than barriers and checkpoints, and it's possible to order a customized version too. The standard version is 4 feet wide, and it has 10 spikes, and 2 variants are available, one similar to a speed bump and another one for deep installation in the ground. We've shown you a variety of solar panels. However, this project from Hungary will surprise you because now you can lay the panels not only on the roof of a house or a car, but also directly on the ground. Innovative and environmentally friendly material based on recycled plastic, say the manufacturers. This is a big step towards new architecture because these panels are easy to fit into urban spaces. The process is already underway. About 1 square mile of these panels has been installed and about 440,000 kilowatt-hours have been produced. Plus the panels are non-slip, resistant to vandalism and bad weather, and can withstand even parked cars. The service life is longer than that of concrete and the installation is not much different than that of conventional paving slabs. There are 580 million bicycles in the world, according to experts, so it's not surprising that many nations have been striving to regulate bicycle traffic. Separators help to safeguard biker lanes from obnoxious drivers in particular. Zebra is the name of the lane separator, which explains its colors. The materials are advantageous. The separator is made from recycled hoses, cable sheathings, and other materials. The manufacturer provides a variety of sizes and shapes, such as those in the shape of decorative planters. In any case, the separators have no sharp edges and are visible even at night because the stripes reflect light. They are mounted on anchors and are used widely, such as in Scotland, Romania, and the US foreign. There are a lot of electric vehicles on the planet. In the year 2021, experts predicted that there would be about 16 million e-cars worldwide. Several nations are making their own advancements in this field, and Sweden is already testing roads that will allow for on-the-go charging of EVs. This is the project we want to show you today. The first 1.2-mile stretch opened in 2018 between Stockholm and Stockholm-Orlando Airport. It functions as follows. The lane was split into 164-foot portions with embedded contact rails. A current collector is fitted in the vehicle's undercarriage and electricity is automatically supplied. Payment is also automatic. The system measures the amount of power the car received and deducts the money from the owner's account. The solution is suitable for both cars and trucks. These projects are part of the 6 Swedish authorities' plan to reduce the number of cars with internal combustion engines. How safe do you think crosswalks are now? The figures are sobering. For instance, showing that 40% of pedestrian accidents in Russia in 2020 occurred at crosswalks. Engineers are still working to improve safety, and they occasionally use odd but effective solutions. This crosswalk can be found in the Canadian city of Quebec. According to the designers, one of the safety issues at crossings is that automobiles sometimes fail to yield to pedestrians, and that pedestrians don't always check that it's safe to cross. The solution, rather than a real one, is a crosswalk with markings that transform into a fence. It serves as a PR initiative and a warning to respect one another. How can speed bumps be improved? Instead of just making a smart version, the project's founders completely altered the idea. Radars are used by the Actibump system to measure the speed of incoming vehicles. If you are driving under the speed limit, the speed bump won't react. If you are speeding, however, the system sinks by around 2.4 inches into the road, which is very uncomfortable for the suspension. If you drive safely, you won't need to brake or accelerate quickly, which means you'll save gasoline. During tests on a road in Sweden, the percentage of speeding vehicles dropped by 95%. Actibump is also good for the environment. Here's a different initiative to upgrade crosswalks. It is a smart zebra crossing, and its basic working principle is as follows. During the day, when a pedestrian enters the crosswalk, a flashing yellow backlight activates. At night, the second level of this backlight turns on, allowing drivers to see pedestrians clearly even in the dark. The system is simple to install because it doesn't even need a power source, because everything is powered by solar energy. A special monitoring system enables experts to control the crosswalk. When were the cat's eyes reflectors patented? I believe it was in May 1935. The idea originated from a British road worker more than 80 years ago, and the original design featured marble blocks and rubber reflectors. They are still successfully used today, though they are now made of more modern materials. For instance, this version is made of aluminum and polycarbonate and can withstand being driven over by a car. It can also be recycled. Under the protective cover is a retroreflector or corner reflector, which helps the driver by reflecting the light back to a light source. Next, we have a device that resembles fishing nets, but it's used to catch stolen and evading cars instead of fish. It's also a good product for railway crossings, drawbridges, and other similar locations. The net has a width that varies from 15 to 100 feet and can stop vehicles weighing up to 90,000 pounds. This stopping technique lowers the risk of fatalities. It can be installed on concrete roads, it permits the use of ground-level trees as anchor points, it is simple to repair after use, it is also simple to remove when necessary, and, of course, it is suitable for intersections, including T-junctions.